Hello friends, this is SriRam Shastri, and yesterday we had discussed about the important points on NEET about blood. So today I would like to take MCQs related to blood. So starting with the first question here, globulins contained in human blood plasma are primarily involved in A. Osmotic balance of the body fluids, B. Oxygen transport in blood, C. Clotting of blood, D. Defense of the body. So you can see globulins are a type of proteins which are present in which particular molecule. If you remember that directly, you can answer it very correctly. So if you talk about osmotic balance is maintained by buffering substances which primarily involves sodium bicarbonate salts present in the plasma where globulin is not a part of it. B. Oxygen transport in blood. It's by hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is present inside the RBC. Again, it's not globulin in plasma. So globulin in plasma, again clotting. Globulin does not involve in clotting, also in clotting prothrombin, fibrinogen and other clotting factors are involved. Defense mechanism is the right answer. Okay, so defense mechanism is the right answer because globulins are producing involved in production of immunoglobulins called immunoglobulin A, immunoglobulin G, immunoglobulin D, immunoglobulin M, immunoglobulin E. These are natural antibodies produced inside our body. Continuing with the next question, the components of blood which prevent its coagulation in blood vessels inside the body, coagulation is prevented by which particular component is the question. The options are hemoglobin, plasma, thrombin and heparin. So if we talk about again hemoglobin is a respiratory pigment present inside the RBC involved in the transport of gases. B is plasma. Again, plasma is generally a liquid component of the blood. It does not directly involved in the process of coagulation or anticoagulation. Thrombin is a coagulating protein, but it's not helping the blood to prevent coagulation, but it helps in coagulation when there is an injury. So right answer for this is D, that is heparin. Okay, so heparin generally causes non-clotting, or you can say it avoids clotting of blood or coagulation. It is an anti-blood coagulant. It's an anticoagulant present inside the blood, generally produced from liver and certain types of WBC cells. The word hepa refers to liver. Heparin is produced from liver. Remember this. So anticoagulant is heparin. Coming to the next question, that is the lifespan of thrombocytes is 4 to 5 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, 3 to 7 days, and D is none. So if we talk about the lifespan, yesterday in the video I had discussed about the points regarding lifespan of different cells. So here the right answer is 3 to 7 days. 3 to 7 days thrombocyte lives and then it's degenerated. That is, thrombocytes are nothing but they are fragments of cells commonly called as platelets, if you remember. Okay, so right answer is C here, that is a direct question, 3 to 7 days. Now heparin is secreted by, as generally we discussed just now, nervous cells, blood cells, liver cells and kidney. Heparin, the word hepa refers to liver. So liver cells produce heparin, nervous cells are not involved in that, blood cells are not involved in that. In blood cells, certain types of WBC are involved in that. Kidney, again it's also not involved in that. So right answer is C, liver cells. Continuing with the next question, that is the leukocytes contain which of the following in large quantity? The options are basophils, neutrophils, eosinophils and monocytes. So the highest amount or number of cells present in WBC are, okay, if you talk about, they are neutrophils. Neutrophils are considered as most abundant type of WBC in the body. So yesterday I had also given the points regarding WBC, in that you might have come across the most abundant types of cells and least abundant types of cells. Okay, so here the right answer is neutrophils. Then which of the following is a phagocytic in nature? The word phagocytic means cell engulfing the other cell, or a cell which is capable of undergoing engulfing certain particulate matters are called as phagocytic cells. So in this, again options are monocytes, RBC, eosinophils and basophils. Generally, if you talk about phagocytic and non-phagocytic cells, the WBC are divided into granulocytes and granulocytes. In that yesterday's video I had discussed about that. So you need to be keeping the continuity of videos to understand this. Monocytes are generally phagocytic in nature, whereas RBC is not involved in any type of protection. It just is a gaseous transporting cell. Eosinophils and basophils are non-phagocytic in nature, whereas monocyte is phagocytic. So right answer is monocytes. Now if we talk about the next one, that is seventh question. Lifespan of RBC is 20 days, 120 days, 100 days and 150 days. It's also a direct question from your school days, you might have heard about it. So the approximate lifespan of RBC is 120 days. It's the right answer. B is the right answer. Eighth question of today's video, that is formation of RBC in the bone marrow is called hemopiosis, lymphocyte, leukopoiesis, erythropoiesis. Okay, now you need to understand this. The word RBC is mentioned here. Okay, if the question was what is the process of production of blood called as, it will be called as hemopiosis. Hemo refers to blood, poiesis means formation or generation or production. Okay, so hemopiosis is the process of production of blood cells from bone marrow is called as hemopiosis. Lymphocyte is again a type of cell, so it's not any what you call as process there. Leukopoiesis is again can be defined as the process of production of leukocytes is called as leukopoiesis. Erythropoiesis refers to formation of erythrocytes. RBC are also called as erythrocytes. So the right answer is D here, that is erythropoiesis. Erythropoiesis will be the right answer. So I would like to stop this video here itself. I would continue the next questions in the next video. Thank you.